Good morning, it's Tanya here. I felt the inclination to get back on again and do another video today along the topic of creative living once again, which I'm really passionate about, and wanted to just talk a little bit more about it because I've had some discussions offline with people around the topic, and I just think there's so much that we can play with and explore with creative living or living your life creatively. So 5 years ago I got that little nudge from my soul that said I need more in my life in terms of self-fulfillment, and I knew it involved picking up my art again, but I also wanted to play with my career path that I had been following as an occupational therapist in helping others. You know, three things I'm really passionate about: my family, obviously, art, and helping others. And I started dabbling in my artwork, and then that just opened up my creativity muscle. I like to call it muscle, extending on from what I talked about last week. And the unexpected gift from that was that the creativity in me started to infiltrate all aspects of my life. So even though I would be sitting at my art table or at my easel painting, when that finished, the creativity was still flowing, and it started to show itself in really unexpected ways, such as I would lie in bed at night trying to visualize or imagining the life that I would like by blending together all my personal attributes, personality traits, characteristics, all of my past training and life skills, and study and work experience, marrying all that with my interests and preferences for how I wanted to work or involve myself in a career. And my mind just wouldn't stop, so the creativity kept flowing, and I kept playing with this whole picture of a whole blend of what makes me passionate and makes me come alive. And I knew that if I just kept exploring those thoughts, I would find my answer. And it took a while, but one of the biggest things I got from it was that we can definitely use our creativity. If we can tap into our creativity, we can use it to create the life we want. And we can use it in the job sense and exploring the types of jobs we want to do. As I say, I often say to people, your your pinpointer for where you should be going is if you were to ask your family and friends and loved ones to feed back to you when they see your face light up. So all of a sudden you'll become more animated when you're talking, and really excited. Your voice will go up, more hand movements in expressing yourself, and that is usually your pinpointer for what is your future life path or your life purpose, or the type of work that you should be gearing towards. And you know, if somebody can just go, you've done it now, your face is just lit up, I see your soul, like you've really connected with something that's deep and important to you. The more that you can get that feedback and then notice that for yourself, the more that you'll start to explore that avenue and look at opportunities. And you know, these days of the internet and so on, the world's your oyster, as my parents would say, but it really is, in terms of there is limitless possibilities, and your creativity and tapping into your creativity will help you see so many possibilities. Gone are the days where we went to school and, you know, they had that career counselling direction book that we'd pour through alphabetically and go, oh, maybe I could be that, or maybe I could do this. I love the analogy that we learnt at uni, just in the sense of ergonomics, that we shouldn't fit ourselves to the workstation, we should make the workstation fit us. it's the same with our work or career paths. We can create it. We can create it around us so it's a good fit, as opposed to the other way around, going, oh, well, I live in this demographic and these are the jobs that are available. No, we're doing it all backwards. We have to go, what lights me up? What makes me come alive? And is something that I would be excited to get up each morning and go and do. And then build it around that. And, you know, I know that our minds will kick into fear and go, oh, but that's not practical and that's not feasible. It is. Anything is possible, and you will open up all those possibilities and create new opportunities if you tap into your creative muscle, your creativity, and build your creative muscle. So whether that is through art making art to trigger it again because it's just lying dormant, or music or dancing, any sort of self-expression or creative act will open the conduit of creativity, and then you can apply it in all aspects of your life. So like last week I was talking about how we can sorry, I've just seen a notification come up, got distracted, keep focused. How we can use our creativity to make changes in our life in terms of relationships and relating with others. And you know, we can do that in the job sense as well. So I'm not sure why I launched into that today, but I was going to talk. There's so many things I could talk about around it, but it's limitless. So as soon as you open up your creativity and tap into it, you can apply it to every aspect of your life. And relationships is one. Probably the biggest thing, and the thing that I think is the starting point is using our creativity to build and develop our relationship with self. And obviously art making lends itself as a beautiful modality to do that, because there's so many little exercises, and particularly through art journaling, that you can explore your psyche, your ego, your shadow side, your fixed beliefs and assumptions, your childhood sort of shaping stuff, and really do some deep healing around it, and at the same time build your relationship with self, get perspective on your ego and how that can often drive and you know, make your life go in a certain direction and in a very reactive way. And once you kind of explore that, you can go deeper and deeper and deeper into deeper layers of self-knowing and self-transformation, and connecting with soul. So those things really, really light me up, and you know, helping others. And that, I suppose I'm coming full circle now, is that's what I've been able to do. So I've been able to pursue my art making, and then I've been able to help others by using art and art making for them to make changes in their lives and gain self-insight and self-transformation. So yeah, if any of that sort of, you know, piques your interest, feel free to leave me a comment. This will save on my page later. And you know, chat to me if you like around, you know, doing some online art coaching. I would love to do that. I've done some online coaching with people that have really helped them get unstuck and open up their creativity and get things moving for them. So I do in-person workshops, but the online coaching is really, really good fun, and you know, we can do it wherever you are. So I would love to hear from you, and I will talk to you again soon. See you.